problem and that we're addressing is global food security. We have to, the world has to produce more food in the next 30 to 40 years, and we're going to have to do it using less water, less energy, less fertilizer, and being more environmentally sustainable. The program that I be leading is focusing on breeding for improved root traits. Plant breeders have, for thousands of years, been breeding for these traits, the above ground traits, and they've done a very good job. And because they couldn't see the roots or even often didn't think about them, there's been almost no breeding for root traits. If you're dealing with insufficient nutrients, and those nutrients tend to be shallow, you need to breed for a root system that puts out more shallow roots. You've got to put the roots where the nutrients are. We're trying to come up with ways where we can look at roots indirectly. Because soil is not transparent, it's a huge problem. In the lab, we can grow plants in hydroponic environments and digitally image and root systems in 3 dimensions and very precisely quantify different root traits. We have the Canadian light source, the synchrotron, which is a wonderful tool for imaging roots in soil, both structure and function. As part of the team, we'll have molecular and statistical geneticists. They'll be able to mine that data to identify regions of the crop plant genome where genes reside that condition these improved root traits. And then the goal here is to translate that with the large cadre of plant breeders that are here in the Department of Plant Science for actual, bona fide crop improvement. Targeted breeding of root traits is just something that is now happening, across the world. This will enable us to develop crops that are more resilient. We're dealing with climate change and more marginal soils. The first focus is going to be on the crops that are important for Canadian agriculture, and most of those are crops important for developing countries where we really need to increase food production over the next 30 years.